Okay. So
All right.
Northern Himalayan Cafe, tell us all about it.
Okay.
And
Thank
you.
you so much, Harriet, for bringing me in again. And this is my second time, and nice meeting you all. It's a rainy day, but we are all at home, and it's a good time to talk about food.
Yeah, for sure.
Steaming hot, homemade food. Everybody needs that comfort today.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I'm going to talk about Northern Himalayan Cafe today, how it started in North Bay, and the whole thing about Northern Himalayan Cafe. I have a little presentation that I would like to share. With the presentation, I'll tell the story too. Okay. All right. Okay. So this was where Northern Himalayan Cafe started. Maybe some of you can recognize where it is. It's a hidden spot in North Bay, which is like our airport, North Bay Airport terminal.
That's right. Yeah.
When we started there, it was like empty for quite a lot of time. I think almost 2, 3 years. It was like empty. Nothing was operating there. And when I came to North Bay, I told you a little bit about what I was in Nepal. I think I was a social worker, and I came here. I'm a single mom, so I came here for my kids because I thought for their education, instead of them coming as student, maybe I should come here and start making some kind of platform for them so that they can come and study and have better life. And as a single mom, I had only 2 kids, so wherever they go, I would like to go with them. So I tagged along. That's why I came first before they came. And when I landed here 10 years ago, actually it's 10 years now, and I started with the pita pit. One of my friend used to run North Bay pita pit, and yeah, he was a professor from Northern College in Timmins, and he wanted to go back to Timmins, and he wanted someone to look after the store. So he has a friend who wanted to work as a co-partner too. So I thought it was a good opportunity for me to start some healthy food. I was always looking for food, healthier version, because I have a background in Ayurveda, which talks about cooking, fresh meal, all wholesome kind of food, right? So that's how I started in Pita Pit. Although I ran Pita Pit for 7 years, but I was okay with the uh, operation kind, but I was not fully contented because of the kind of food they were serving. The food was good, but still I didn't know how long the food was sitting there. Most of the food were like already prepared. We had to assemble kind of thing. So that idea was not going well with me. And so then in 2017, we closed the store, Pita Pit. I closed that store, and I wanted to wanted to try the taste of Nepal in North Bay. So that's how. Before that, I'll tell you the Momo story. I'll tell you the Momo story in the latter part. Okay, Momo is very interesting. Momo story has the background before we started the Northern Himalayan Cafe. That story I'll tell you later. Now I'll stick to the Northern Himalayan Cafe story. So in 2017, I was looking for a new place where I could start my business. I had only small fund, and I didn't have big place to invest, big money to invest, and that's when this from city of North Bay, North Bay, um, North Bay. What do you say? Like business center, they approached me if I was interested to see this location, and I went. It was perfect for me because they had all the equipment. It was just I had to go and start cooking and serve, right? It was perfect. So and there was another girl, maybe I'll show you in another slide. Yeah. Suzala, she is my business partner. She was from Nepal, and we started, cooking, and then we started we used to invite each other over the food, and that's how we started sharing our food, dream of making food. And she was new to the food industry, but I had experience with the pyramid. So I said, like, I can mentor you and we can start. And that's how we started the Northern Himalayan Cafe.
Wow.
And yeah, that's how we started, from very small fund. And the idea was to have like connection, build that connection between the whole kind of food, wholesome food, which comes from the nature and the people, and to connect with ourselves too. That was the idea how we started. We started with the very less resources, but it was a perfect place for us. So that's how we started. And this started in 2018, end of December 2018. And it was very unique for us to cook from scratch in the airport. Usually in the airport, it's all assembled food, right? Like all frozen food, but we were cooking everything from the scratch, like we cook at home traditionally. So that's how we started here. Although airport didn't have much clientele customers, because there were not a lot of people traveling. They were traveling, but North Bay is a small, and there were only the biggest flight was Air Canada, which had only like 3 flights a day, which was like 100 people, right? So we started trying to see how we can connect more with the people outside the airport too. So we started, connecting through the Facebook. We have a Facebook page. You can always follow to know the update about Northern Himalayan Cafe. And a lot of people from the base, army camp, and also from the town started coming, and there was a free parking during the lunch hours that we negotiated with the airport, and then they agreed to that. And we started creating a lot of events, community events, trying to celebrate different kind of festive. Like we started with the Middle Eastern food and Himalayan cuisine together, blending two different kind of cuisine, introducing different kind of cuisines. Like we were celebrating Diwali, which is the bigger festival, and like it was the event was all sold out. All the tickets were sold out, and we were doing quite good. And we had like quite a celebration with a lot of people coming, and then it was festive. The whole airport used to be like, terminal used to be full of people, drinking, chatting, eating. It was very festive kind of celebration. We did quite a few of event. We wanted to do like once a month, and we almost did that while we were there. And along with that, I wanted to do a cooking classes also, but that I didn't do. I had a plan, but I couldn't do it. I wanted to do in 2020, but I couldn't do that. But those events were quite successful, and people loved it, because we were not only, my idea was like not only introducing food from Nepal, but also trying to provide a platform for a woman who loves cooking, who want to introduce her food, to create an event where they can come. And because everybody, all women or men, they might have a dream of cooking, but they won't be able to open a restaurant, all of us, right? But
Laxmi, can I ask you, was that the event where you had that little 5 or 6-year-old boy playing a violin?
yeah. We used to have music also. We used to have food. Yeah. We used to introduce the 5-year-old boy from, he was playing violin. I think it was very good. Okay. And that's how, I wanted to create, I can't create a cooperative, but the idea is, although it's a business, but idea of a cooperative where women can come and then, so different kind of cooking skill and can, have that confidence. And if they want to grow as a business, they can open their business. You have to have a platform where they can try at least. This was kind of a platform that the people, they came and cooked Eastern food, Middle Eastern food. We also did with the African food. We also did with the Mongolian food. And there was a Japanese girl who was making her food too. So we collaborated with a lot of different women for the events.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And these are some of our popular food. So here the rolls, you can see these rolls we used to make from scratch. Everything was made from scratch. Like
What's in them? What's in them, Laxmi?
the wrap where we could make, we provided all kind, vegetarian, meat lover, or vegan. We also tried to adjust gluten-free. So we had all different kind of food for all different kind of people. And the other plate has the bread and the roti, we call it roti, and the butter chicken. And the white thing here is the momo. And then we have samosa. And we have like the chicken, like skewer. And this is at the end, in the bottom, you'll see that a plate, which is like the whole meal, whole Nepali meal, which came with vegan meal, which came as meat. We had chicken, we had pork, we had vegan, we had vegetarian. We have 4 plates. That was quite a popular too.
Wow.
Which yeah, it's a lot. Which contains like a balanced kind of diet. This is like, containing like lentils, fresh veggies, and yeah, all food with some salad also.
Wonderful.
And yeah, these are our food. And while we were there, we started in 2018, and then in 4 or 5 months after we started, we were praised by a lot of travelers because we used to cook like fresh food, and the smell would pull all the people who were traveling, and people traveling from all over the world, they were coming there, right? And then we had a quite a good kind of, you can see reviews. Our reviews were very good in the Google also, and a lot of people praised our food. And we were also nominated as the Best Airport Restaurant Award, which was a big honor for us, because we were just in 4 or 5 months of our operation, we were at that position, which was a very good story for us. And even in the Invest North Bay, we have our story, a video story where we talk about our story, successful business. And we were in quite a few of media also. But although we were getting popular, we were getting that momentum, we were bringing more people, even from town, there were people coming, we were getting busier. There were a lot of takeouts also, but then the pandemic happened, and like everybody else, we had to stop because of the Air Canada stopped its operation in North Bay, and we were left with no customers. So that's how we had to shut down in March 2020. Yeah, March 2020, right? March 2020, we had to shut down. And we didn't know at that position what to do, how to go forward. And there were some people who approached us like, you should find a place. And now finally, we have found a place. We have found a place with the help of community people. There are 2 volunteers who also helped us to find the place, and we are reopening in downtown now. So the reopening is happening. It might happen end of this year or the beginning of next year. We are working on the location. The location is not in good shape, so we had to tear them everything and then We are thinking about having patio as well as sit-in also. So we'll have both the combination, and we'll also have the events that you used to do before. All the events that we had before, we will try to do more events and collaborate with more women. And along with that, we'll also have our cooking classes that I wanted to do, different kind of cooking classes, even Ayurvedic cooking classes, how to make like with the from the herbs, some one pot kind of meal or different kind of meal. Or you can, in future we could do momo, how to make momo.
Yeah.
Those kind of classes will do it. And behind the story, I'll tell you about the momo. Okay.
All right.
Momo, before I started Northern Himalayan Cafe, my daughter, she landed here in 2017, 2016, she landed here. And we used to go to farmers market and we used to go to different of restaurants, but she said like, I'm missing the flavor of momo, right? And she thought like, I want to introduce this. She used to love momo. And momo is like, for Nepali people, momo is like a celebration. Whenever there are 4 or 5 family members, they gather, they make momo together and they eat together. It's like a family time, whenever we gather, we make momo. We talk about momo, we make momo. So momo is like a celebration every day. So she applied for the summer job program in the city, and she got a grant to start this summer job. It was only, she was going to the student, she was a student, she was going to the school. She was doing her graduation from in biology from NIPISI.
Oh, good.
So in her second year of schooling, she applied for this, and it was for 3 months. She applied for this 3 or 4 months, and then she introduced this business called Momo Magic, and her idea was only momo. And you might have seen her or tried her at the North Bay Farmers Market.
Mhm.
So she did momo just for that summer, and it got so popular that she has to extend and she became an occasional vendor in the farmers market. And then she did in 2020, 2019, she did in the whole winter market in the farmers market. So she still has a lot of clientele, and she does do delivery of momos also.
Oh.
For more information, if you are looking for just momo, this is the page you can connect to, and this is the number, and she will be able to tell you what's her plan is, how she wants to go about it. She has graduated last year. Actually, this year. Sorry, I keep on confusing between, because 2020 and 2021 is going so fast. I don't even
Yeah, it
getting
is fast.
confused. Yeah. So this year she graduated, and she is working as an admin in one of the midwifery clinic right now. But she wants to. Her plan is to go and study, do her master's next year in genetic counseling. So before that, she is doing her job and she's doing a little bit of this business. So she could be of help to provide you more information about Momo.
You must be very proud of her, Laxmi.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of her. And she started Momo, and it was almost most of the time she was sold out.
Wow.
And then that it was in 2017, and then that also gave me confidence to start Northern Himalayan Cafe, because the food was loved so much. And the first day she had to stand there and say, what is momo? Because nobody know me momo, right? The second time she was in the farmers market, she printed the whole story about momo. She wrote a story about momo, and
Well,
now
we're anxious to hear that story.
yeah, And now, so many people in North Bay, they know about Momo already, right? So it's a success story, and she did quite a lot of work on it. So that's how Momo started.
So
And yeah,
can you tell us a little bit about, how is it made? Like, what is it made of?
yeah, okay. Yeah, so Momo usually the dough we have to make from scratch, the dough, and then the filling. The filling usually, if it is chicken, the filling has chicken and onions and little bit of cabbage and garlic. That's how garlic and some seasoning. Yeah, that's it. Those kind of spices. And if it is vegan or vegetarian, vegan and vegetarian is same one, and it has cabbage, carrot, and cabbage, carrot, onions, garlic, and seasonings. Yeah.
What do you use for? So what's in the dough? I've been asked that question because it's funny.
The dough has just water, salt, and the white
flour.
Flour, yeah.
Okay, so if you're making gluten-free, do you use a different flour?
Yeah, okay. Gluten-free is very, very. It's a special kind of thing. We can do it, but gluten-free is little difficult with the Momo. Okay. But you can still do it. I think we had tried 1 or 2 times. It has not been very good, but yeah, we can try with the rice flour, buckwheat flour, mixing those flours. Yeah. Okay. If there's a special order, it can be done. Yeah. So that's how it is. And then you can steam or you can pan fry. I'll show you how we do pan fry, okay, today. Okay. I'll show you how we do pan fry. Okay. From the frozen state, how do you cook? Yes. Steaming is easy. Everybody knows how to steam, right? Steaming, when you are steaming in the pot, you just put a little bit of, coat with little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick, and then put there and then steam. Steaming is for 10 minutes. It's ready in steaming. And pan fry is also very easy. I'll show you today how to do pan fry of some momos. Okay.
We have about 15 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes. Yeah. And I'm done with the presentation. This is Namaste, how we do Namaste. This is some kids from Nepal. So this is Namaste. So now the presentation is all this I have for presentation. How do I stop share? Stop share. Okay.
Yeah, just stop share.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
All right. If you have some questions or we want to do the Momo first, what do we do?
Oh, Debbie has a question.
Yeah, Debbie, yes.
Good morning. You might say it when you do your presentation on the cooking, but what kind of oil do you use to fry?
Oh, you can use any oil you like. We use olive oil also.
Well, that's what I wanted to know. If we bought them there, you don't you use olive oil.
Yeah, you can use any oil that you like.
Okay. No, I just wanted to know because if I go buy it, like I wanted to know if you use peanut oil.
No. You don't have to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any question? Or I can show you the demonstration, little demo, because pan fry won't take long. So I'll do the demo. Okay?
I'm going to make you spotlight you. So.
Okay. No. I'll stop my video while I go to my kitchen, and then I'll show you from there. So you can see my frying pan, right?
Yeah, I want to get you.
You can see the frying pan?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, camera. Yes. So this is where the frying pan is. So just heat on the high and just drizzle some little bit of oil. I'm using olive oil too. Just a little bit so that the it doesn't stick in the bottom. And I'll just spread the oil a little bit so that the whole bottom is a little bit coated. And now when the pan is hot enough, you just put your momo like this. This is frozen momo, okay? These are frozen momo. Right from the frozen, you put it here. Its heat is in high right now. Just let it sizzle a little bit. Just keep it like this. This is.
Is that on, what heat is it on? Is it on high or medium or?
They're hard right now. While it's cooking, I have only 5 momos, so I'm boiling water, hot water. I'm boiling it just to put on the pan for the steaming. And now when it's hot, you can put in medium, like maybe 6 or 7 is good. See, until it's like, you know, little, it's still hard. You can see it's still hard.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm boiling the water. Boil the water a little bit. You can see a little bit now it might be started getting a little bit of
Soft, yeah.
yeah spot, I think, on the momos. Just I think 3-4 minutes or 4-5 minutes, that's enough.
This is our first cooking show.
What is it?
This is our first cooking show.
Oh yeah. Now,
Okay, here we go.
now at this point, what you do is you can just put some water and then just cover with the lid. Cover with the lid and let it be in high and let it steam. The water will allow it to steam.
Oh, that's how you do your steaming.
Yeah, you can do in a steaming pot also, but this is quick too. If you are doing a little batch, this is quick too. And it steams because you cover it and there's a water and it's steaming hot. And at the same time, it's pan fried. This is a little bit fried too.
How long do you steam it for, Laxmi?
Till all the water is like,
Evaporate.
get dissolved, cooked. There's no water.
Oh,
Until then.
evaporated? Evaporated?
Yeah, evaporated. Yeah. Now you still see there's a water, right?
Yeah.
Bubbles of water.
It's going though.
Yeah.
How much water did you put in? I couldn't really.
Just
tell.
like for 5 momo, less than half cup, a little less than half cup. Yeah, let the whole water evaporate, dries out. Once the water is dries out, oh, my camera, I don't know where to place it.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Okay.
Very
I'm
good.
using the tiny laptop, so.
Oh,
Laxmi, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
In your pictures, it looked like you traditionally serve your momos with some kind of different sauces. What
Yeah,
are
sauce.
they? What are they?
The sauce, we make sauce with the tomato, onion, garlic, ginger, the coriander leaves, green leaves, and chili, and also we put special kind of herbs that's from Nepal, like pepper, Sichuan, like it looks like Sichuan pepper, but it's a little different. And some little bit of sesame seed too, sesame seed.
So do you sell those sauces separately or?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
And look at that, now it's still a little bit, you have to wait because you should start seeing the shiny on the top of the momo. The momo should start shining. When it's shining, that it means like it's well cooked. It's still not fully
Oh,
shining.
singeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Lakshmi, does the sauce come with our momos today?
Yeah, it does. It does. We can't serve you without sauce.
You can't eat it without sauce.
All the sauce we are preparing is mild sauce right now, but if you want to make it spicy, you can make it spicy too. Or if somebody doesn't want any like spice, you can have momo without sauce too. Mhm.
My mouth is watering right now because
Okay, the momo is almost ready. Now I'll show you how it looks.
you've got this down to a fine science now, I imagine. You've made them all your life, I bet you.
Now I'll show you. Look at this. This is shiny and nice.
Okay, shiny. Ah, okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
And it'll come out very easily. Right?
Yeah,
Now it's done. And you can see the back, it's a little bit fried, right?
yeah.
So that's how it is pan fried. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Do you see that signing on the top? This is how momo looks.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
And you just pop them in your mouth, right?
Yeah. You just pop them in your mouth now.
With,
Oh
with a
my
little
God.
bit of sauce.
Yeah, with a little bit of sauce. Yeah, that's
I
how
was
the
just-
momo looks.
Question for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you leave your pan on high the whole time?
Yeah, it was on high.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
thought you said you reduced it to 6 or 7.
Yeah, for a little bit. And then
Yeah.
on the, again, I put it on the high later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe while she was steaming it, it was back on high heat, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, to get the water, to evaporate the water.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you start getting good smell, and then you start see the sign on the top of the momo. That's the perfect time. Take out and just
And
dig in.
shine. Oh, I thought you were saying singe, but you mean shine. Shiny.
Shine, yeah,
Shining.
shining, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The shine on the, it shows like it's perfectly cooked.
Wonderful.
And even if when you steam, you can see that shine, on the top of the momos. All
Lovely.
right, if you have any questions.
I have a question. Can I throw a little butter in there?
Yeah, you can use butter.
Like butter.
Yeah,
And Laxmi, if you don't want to pan fry it at all, you can just steam it only, right?
yeah, just steam it. Steam
Yeah.
for 10 minutes. It'll be fine.
I
Just
know-
make sure when you steam it, where in that pot, just put little bit of, coat it with little oil so that it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'll be
And-
pan frying mine, but
Are you gonna throw some butter in, Deb?
yeah, yeah.
And you can see the sign after the steaming also. You can see the sign on the top of the momo.
Yeah.
That means it's perfectly cooked.
So I was telling our members that 5 momos are like a meal. That's a meal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I would go to the market and I said, I'm just going to buy them. You know how do you ever talk to yourself when you're going to buy some food you really like? And I said, okay, I'm just going to buy those for my lunch.
Yeah.
And I'd be eating them on the way out. No, I won't do that today because I'll be driving over to pick them up. So, any
We
other
are
questions?
making just one kind of momo here, but basically in Nepal, there would be so many different kind of momo you make with the soup, momo and soup together. You make chili momo, you make fried momo. There are so many different momo. And one of our event in Northern Himalayan Cafe was Momo Mania. So it's like a
Momo mania.
momo mania, like many different kinds of momo. It was fun.
Laxmi, I guess I don't want us to all descend on you all at once, but your address is, do you want to repeat it again?
586 McIntyre East.
Close to.
Can I write in the chat maybe?
Sure, I think it's in, I've given it to everybody already, but go ahead and do that if you like. And
It's very, just close to station, the
Yeah.
restaurant station, but it's on the other side.
it's on the
When
other
you
side.
come to the intersection of John and McIntyre, it's on the right side, the first driveway from the right. Yeah, on the right.
Is it easy to park there?
Yeah, if it is a small car, you can bring in the driveway.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it is a small car, otherwise you can just park on the,
Put your what do you call it? I don't know if there's no parking sign there, but you could put your
on
have
the
you got
roadside.
everything? Have you got orders ready so we can go and pick them up now? Or
Yeah. I have
anytime?
3 orders for today that, you can
3
pick up
orders?
anytime.
Okay.
Can you still order for today?
Yeah, we have few if you want. Thank you, Joan. Yeah.
How were they, Joan? Did you serve yet?
No, I just asked if you can still get them today.
Oh, no, Joan Clark.
Oh, wrong one.
They were
No.
delicious. They were delicious. We steamed ours,
Uh-huh.
and my daughter-in-law is Filipino, so she
Okay.
was very interested in your momos, and
Mhm.
we ate all 20 of them last night with salmon and asparagus, and they were a little spicy, but I loved the spice. I loved the sauce. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You're welcome.
Is if we, it sounds like we'll probably be ordering again. Can we do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Just
But
call your number and say,
I would recommend to order from my daughter's place.
okay,
She does that more in a regular basis.
okay. So we order from your daughter and
Yeah.
her number, I
Yeah.
think I wrote
Yeah.
it down. 358 3967. Lakshita?
Yeah, Lakshita. Yeah.
Lakshita?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can also message in her Facebook page, which is Momo Magic.
Momo Magic. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this was just a great experience, and I hope it was for you too, Lakshmi.
Yeah, it is.
You please keep
My
us.
whole idea is to connect with a lot of people. I love connecting and talking and, sharing.
Mhm.
There's so much to share and learn from each other, right? So this is how I
Absolutely.
love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for connecting with me. And then, I could come to your group and then share my little bit of experience or what I'm doing. I'm
Yes.
very grateful for this occasion. Thank you so much.
And just everyone on Earth in a Nest, Lakshmi is on Earth in a Nest now. So earthinanest.ca if you want to look at businesses that are trying their very best to be eco-age friendly. So the other thing is, Lakshmi, when you are ready to open, contact us
Okay.
and let us know, because we will be happy to join you in that celebration, okay?
Sounds good. I will definitely.
All right. So I'm sorry, but I have to go. I gotta go get my momos right now.
Okay.
I'm coming down.
Okay.
Listen, it's raining cats and dogs today. Be safe, everybody, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.